A 6'11" junior from Buffalo, New York, 00, Cliff Robinson.
Tom's missed a couple of freebies for him.
Yeah. Robinson hits this down.
Head up, man-to-man.
Gamble bounce pass. McLeod won't go.
Oh.
Good follow, Robinson. That was a power move.
A lot of blue shirts on the glass.
The turnover numbers. Robinson.
Oh, that ought to help him, huh?
Free zone, that's what they're better known for.
Played a minute and a half, no score. Robinson, baseline jumper for the first basket of the game. That in itself is a change. Pittsburgh had a three-pointer in the last 2 games, and he is the Panthers' leading three-point shooter. Back quickly at the other end. Here's Robinson from outside, fending in. Robinson with 2 baskets and a quick 4-point lead for the Huskies of UConn.
And he's instant offense when he comes in. He won't hesitate.
He's the three-point shooter. Here's Robinson against Smith. Decides to jump it straight up and hits the bottom of the net. That's 6 points for Cliff Robinson. Pittsburgh's not hitting anything. You heard shouts of patience off the bench for the Huskies, and there's patience. Robinson slams home his 8th point. He is 4 for 4 from the... Back come the Huskies. 5:50 to play. They look to Robinson off the lane. Up and in. Good move by Robinson. First he saved it, then he put it in the basket. 11 points.
Coach Calhoun is up, and Robinson is a little bit disturbed. I thought it was a good no call on the part of the officials.
There's another one. Mercery picks up that one. Can't score. Robinson will follow. Gets the foul and the basket. Robinson off the lane. Jump shot good. Robinson has 15 points.
Being very active, getting out to the shooters.
Just deflected home. Look at it.
There's an outstanding pass by Tate George, and Cliff Robinson just tips it right down.
Here's Robinson. He's triple teamed. Robinson again off the lane, off the glass, and good. Robinson has 19 points. It's a 2-point edge for the Huskies.
Backcourt, Hughes, Coleman, and Brower up front. Robinson drives the lane. The runner gets the roll. So for Big Cliff, averaging 19 points a game, his first bucket, it's 10-7. They led by as many as 8. George sends Douglas to the ground. Robinson taking it to the hole, so he has not retreated after the 2 blocks by Coleman. I would think that would up-tempo the game. Robinson off the deflection with the steal, and now Jim Calhoun would like to see George sort of slow it down. But he gallops to the front court, and Robinson makes it a 1-point ball game. Douglas just sort of threw it up, trying to draw the foul. Here's King. Nice dish to Robinson. And he gets it. Cliff Robinson in double figures with 10, and it's back down to 4. 30,000 urging the Orange men's defense on. 9 seconds remaining. They get it in to George. Syracuse in a zone. He's fouled. Robinson is fouled on the way up by 2 seconds remaining. With 2 seconds remaining, Robinson worked himself open underneath. Syracuse is out of timeouts.
Connecticut put the ball in play with a line. Syracuse didn't come out to defend against that. Then Cliff Robinson down inside, and Tate George hit him with a very fine pass. And they got really what Syracuse let them have.
And they're calling it an intentional foul. They say that it's an intentional foul. This may put more pressure on Cliff Robinson to stand up there by himself. Jim Boeheim doesn't believe it. So on the intentional foul, Robinson will get 2. Misses the first.
Very, very tough to shoot foul shots into this crowd with nobody on the lane like a normal situation.
You can hardly hear yourself think. And the Huskies lead by 1, and they get the ball with 2 seconds remaining.
Connecticut now wants to get the good inbounds pass.
Robinson will inbound. The lob to King. It's over! The University of Connecticut Huskies have upset the nation's 9th-ranked team in a mob scene at the line. The UConn Huskies have won it. Definitely their biggest Big East victory ever as they beat the Orangemen 51-50 on the free throw by Cliff Robinson. Back at the Carrier Dome, where the University of Connecticut Huskies have scored their biggest Big East victory,
with the Big East player of the game, the Plymouth player of the game, 6'11" Cliff Robinson, out of Riverside High School in Buffalo. Cliff Robinson had the big free throw with 2 seconds remaining, and for the Huskies, probably the biggest free throw that they have had in many a year, as they were able to defeat Syracuse by a score of 51-50. And we're standing here with Cliff Robinson. And Big Cliff, what was your thoughts when you saw Larry Lembo signal that it would be a 2-shot intentional foul?
I can't really say what was going through my mind. You know, I was surprised that they, that Sherman Douglas did foul me like that, with the two shots and the ball. But I was happy. I was very pleased. I wasn't I knew I was going to make one, but it fell. The first one didn't fall. The second one fell, and that felt pretty good.
Was it almost tougher shooting without anybody on the foul line there?
No, not really. Not really. It was tough because Syracuse got a lot of fans behind them, and they made a lot of noise. And it got to me a little bit.
Now, you guys fell behind 8 points immediately. You got down 8-0, yet Phil Gamble hits that big three-pointer. Jeff King gets a bucket for you, and you get back in the ball game. It's sort of symbolic of what the team has done this year, never letting up, never giving up.
No, we it's been tough for us, and we really started to get the chemistry together, and everybody's starting to really starting to help each other out, pat each other on the back, and we look forward to we look to things like that. I know Gamble's going to make the three-pointer, and I know Jeff's going to make the little left-hand J, but it's a good win for us.
All right, Cliff, we want to take a look at the monitors right here, and we'll be able to see the big play right here as we look at the monitor, and maybe you can comment on it.
Well, I just took a deep breath and took a little bend in my knees, and I made the shot.
Now let's take a look at the final play here. This is the play that set it up. Was the ball going to you all along?
They were going to try to look into me, but they gave me the ball, and Tate threw a terrific pass, and I was going to go to the basket, and Sherman Douglas fouled me, and I just wanted to make the free throw.
Now Derek Coleman. All right, let's take a look at the foul shot here that wins the game, and you can watch Coach Calhoun's reaction in the background.
It's a good win. I'm very happy. Very happy.
Early in the game, Derek Coleman was able to block a few of your shots, yet you never gave up as far as going to the hole. Did you do anything different after those first couple of shots came back at you?
No, not really. I just, I jumped a little higher, and I just wanted to keep taking it at him. It's terrific athletes in the Big East, and I just wanted to keep taking it at him. I'm kind of upset because I didn't get the calls that they got. They were following me a lot down there, and I didn't get the calls. But we won the game, and I can't really complain too much more.
Before the week began, you made a comment. Jerome Lane had said at the Big East Media Day, well, who's Cliff Robinson? You said, we'll show him who Cliff Robinson is. We'll show him who the University of Connecticut is. You came close against Pitt on Wednesday night. Tonight you showed the victory. You think the Big East realizes now who the University of Connecticut is?
I hope they do, because we're making strides to be one of the top teams in the Big East. We're trying to be contenders, and it's going to take hard work, and that's what we're doing.
Cliff, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Good ball game. Enjoy the victory.
West Virginia in the zone. It's a 2-3. They'll sometimes match up out of it.
Robinson. Cliff Robinson gets his first 2 points of the night, averaging 18 a game.
In terms of hanging on to the basketball, very low turnover ratio. In fact, averages only 1 turnover every 21 minutes.
That's Robinson. He now has 4 points. He's warming up. It's an 8
foul.
Robinson rolls it in.
My.
Nice touch on that one for the big fella. 6 points for Cliff Robinson. Another block for Cliff Robinson. There's Robinson. He missed this one, gets his own rebound. And it drops through, ties it up. Advance to the second round at a site to be determined later. Darryl Prue misses, Robinson rebounds. Michael with the ball, 2-on-2. Back to Robinson. He dumps it off, and the bucket is good by Murray Williams.
Boy, listen to the crowd. You saw a couple of Mountaineer players Connecticut has, and it shows in the transition games. You can see Connecticut a little more of a set-it-up offensive type basketball team.
Robinson lays it in over Darryl Prue. Or to the glass. Robinson got Clifton in the air and made the bucket. So Robinson has 12 points. We are tied at 47 with a
three-point shooter on the Connecticut team.
Now they go inside. Robinson, turn around, jump, it's good.
And that's just what you want. You want to start out that ball game, get 4 or 5 passes on the ball, get everybody loose, get that nervousness out, and then go inside Robinson. Tough from that spot. In the ball game, you don't want to let good shooters get on track early in the game.
Cliff Robinson. The ball on the floor, takes the jump. He's got it. He feels good. And you don't see a big guy shoot from 18 feet out, but that time he did.
Well, he's only 2 away from 1,000, and maybe he wants to get him early in the game, get that monkey off his back right away. He's on a good track right now.
Rams started in the man-to-man, and they have stayed that way right throughout. Here's Robinson, breaks free. Over the pick, he's got it.
And that's it, Mike. That's 1,000 points for Cliff Robinson. Came in with 994, needed a 6, he's got him.
Tried to find the outlet to Gamble, instead goes to Tate George. And George will move it into the front court, gets it to Robinson, jump is good.
When you're hot, you're on fire, and that's what Cliff Robinson is now. 4 out of 5, all jumpers from the outside. He's got it going.
Rams, they take a 1-point lead thanks to Lionel Bacon's three-pointer. Robinson breaks free inside, he's got it.
Just a great dunk. You know, Robinson's just got it going tonight. He wants to go to the Big Apple next week. He's saying, give me the ball on the block.
Here's Robinson, breaks free, wide open, he's got it.
That's just patient offense, excellent basketball. They're running what's called BC.
Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Huskies, 20 seconds as they go inside. Robinson, turnaround jump, he puts it way up, it's good, and he's fouled.
Well, Cliff Robinson certainly happy. Mike Polio over on the sidelines, he's really up in the air, upset about it. And Cliff, when it's going right, it just goes. That thing had no chance to go in the basket, shouldn't have gone in the basket. And you see the pass inside. Cliff looks baseline, it's not there. He turns around, gets hit, throws it high in the air, and it goes. Look at that reaction. Is he excited or what?
Well, we've just been informed that over 4,800 people in the field house saw that one and saw it go in.
And look at that reaction again. He throws that arm down there, and he says, I got it going tonight.
DePriest. Gamble in the corner. Now Robinson. And the jump is up and good by Cliff Robinson. We haven't heard from him in quite a while.
It was a gimmick defense, too.
George has really come on in the tournament. Cliff Robinson. He hits. 4. Won it by 2. That is the only time these two teams have ever met at the Garden. Robinson off the pick.
That's what makes him so tough. He can get his...
UConn, we don't play well against each other.
Well, both clubs better, I think, because of the NIT right now. Where there's a confidence here.
Robinson, oh, tough shot over Beasley.
Beasley was right there.
Michael off to Murray Williams.
Now they got to box him one on Gamble.
Robinson, he hits.
Both clubs do like to mix it up.
No, no way. Robinson, sweet jumper. Ursery.
Barrow's just all over Gamble.
Robinson, yes, and a foul.
Now that's putting the ball back at Foley and still able to deliver. That tells you a little about his ability. Cliff hurt them outside with the dribble and now down on the box. Because once you give a guy position like this, they threw it to the correct hand, the rest simple for the big guy.
Shot clock down to 15. Robinson got it.
Early on.
DePriest backing in.
Nice foots, huh?
Robinson with the offensive board.
Lyman DePriest, good footwork, good step.
George. Semi-break. Robinson dishes to King. And the Huskies take the lead 48-47. And Jimmy O'Brien uses another timeout. 12:50 on the clock. Jeff King.
Good hold off.
Robinson got it.
It's money when he gets it down there.
20 for Robinson. Handles the ball. Tate George. Robinson. Yes.
The Gamble.
6 points. UConn by 3. 3:40 left in the ball game. Robinson got it.
Jimmy Calhoun showed a lot of confidence. A bad spot to get the ball.
Here's Gamble. He penetrates, hands to Robinson. Robinson lays it up and in.
BC has to rebound on a miss now. Decided to let them run their set. Oh, I thought he may have walked.
5 seconds of the shot clock. Robinson hits it. 72-65 UConn. Out the UConn attack.
Man-to-man, Ohio State.
Gamble has it knocked away. He recovers. Here's Robinson. Quick start for UConn. First half, low scoring, UConn 6-4.
Robinson did a great job here sealing off Anderson.
And he's got such a soft seconds to play. Intercepted by Wilson. 2 seconds, and UConn has won the NIT. The Huskies of Connecticut win their first ever postseason tournament. We'd like to say goodbye to our viewers on USA Network. Stay with us on the Minslew Network for more.
I feel wonderful right now. You know, it does signify how far our program has come in you know, just this short little time. Huskies, we did what we had to do to win, and we have this to come home to. It's great. I'm upset, you know, but you know, I was sitting on the bench, and you know, I realized what kind of job my teammates were doing out there. You know, they were doing a great job. You know, they were controlling the ball, you know, rebounding and everything. You know, I couldn't really complain, you know, about me not playing because, you know, they were doing all the good things we need to do.
At center, a 6'11" senior from Buffalo, number 00, Cliff Robinson.
On defense. Well, they went to a 2-3 zone out of bounds, and Sellers, as you mentioned, just fell asleep on it.
Robinson, foul line jump is good. And he's as good as anybody under pressure, and he throws up an air ball.
Can't shoot over 6'11" people. You got to make that pass and get rid of it.
Robinson drives, misses, taps in his own miss.
Well, that's the problem that the Bulldogs are going to face all year again.
On the road last Saturday afternoon in Washington. Here's Robinson down low, had it blocked by Kamen, but he had enough mustard on it to get it home anyway. Gives up the dribble, inside pass stolen by George. Smith leads to Robinson. Look out! 3-7 in the second half. Leading by 20. Gamble holds it over the head. Robinson wide open baseline jump.
George passes up the 3, finds Gamble in traffic. The left hand goes. Make that Cliff Robinson in traffic. Picked off by Turner. Oh, good steal. Tate George takes it in the paint. The hook is long, but Robinson follows.
And if we talk about Cliff Robinson getting off to a quick start.
George and Williams go to the bench. Robinson hits a turnaround.
That turnaround was 240 degrees.
Robinson wants it. Hits again off the glass. Robinson coming to the ball over Turner. Off the side of the glass. Mourning clears and threw it away. Robinson back. Up. Got it. Foul. Mourning commits it.
Credit Murray Williams with the outstanding defensive play, and then the assist to Cliff Robinson. Cliff puts it on the floor, takes it to the basket, has the opportunity for a conventional 3 here now.
Huge turnaround here, Joe.
Here was the turnover. Mourning tried to make the pitch up the middle of the court. We had the Williams steal. Robinson takes it strong to the basket, uses the glass.
Chris Walker right now and Maury Williams. He's won 3 games this year for the Wildcats.
Post up pass Robinson. Oh, and a good move down the baseline, right around downhill.
Now Cliff Robinson, a good sign for Connecticut.
Shot to Robinson. Behind him, it's Grice. Shot clock was wearing down. Grice had a couple of free throws.
Plus, he's just playing tall. He's standing there next to him when he's taking layups. He's a big boy, and he's got a very soft touch.
Smith for 3 with 5 seconds to go. Point range. Made them both. Smith, baseline push. No roll for him. Rebound. Volleyballs are out. Tipped in by Robinson.
Both teams play very similar styles, and a lot of the really fine players out there neutralizing each other in this one.
Smith takes Walker low. Robinson with a follow.
Oh, amazing effort now by Robinson. Blanked in the first half, did not score.
Robinson, baseline fade. He's got the hot hand. He has 15. That is game high. Post-up pass down to Robinson again.
Oh, he's been so tough.
Pass for a 3-point play. Yeah, you counted. Cliff Robinson was 17.
and not just come down and rush the basketball, run their offense.
Here's Robinson again, finding some room. Little finger roll, no. Gets his own rebound, back up for two. Robinson wants it, tough shot, goes down.
Badly here to get some momentum going on the offensive end.
Calhoun's going to go to John Gwen. Robinson gets a little closer, gets it down, count the bucket. It was going to be a goaltend charge, but nowhere for Robinson to go, so he kicks it back out. Again, Connecticut now down to 15 in the shot clock. Robinson in traffic gets two.
Tough shot by Robinson, off balance.
Took a quick glance up. It's down to 5. They find Robinson, fall away over Manning for two. Robinson coming to the ball. Nice shot on the run.
He is so tough going to his right.
Maybe somehow assist himself on a basket. That would be good.
Then he can get it all done right away.
Smith a little leaner. Won't go. Sellers, good job on the offensive board. Too hard, and a tap by Robinson goes down.
I was just about to say it.
Pass is picked off, though. Smith will take it right in. Leaves it for Robinson, and he's got his 23rd point of the night.
Another nice
steals the pass. Helter-skelter right now. Robinson took it in strong and got it.
Syracuse in the 2-3 zone.
Robinson again. Nice little up fake.
Yeah.
Knocks down two. Robinson. Cliff got it back. Little jump hook goes down. 29 for Cliff Robinson.
Dribbling the ball, and he got nailed.
Robinson with a down low turn, shoots over Robson. His scholarship by Providence, we understand. Robinson down low, double team, fadeaway jump.
Early morning.
There seems to be no question that the game would be at the Civic Center, and it would be Monday or Tuesday. Here's Dupree stripped of the ball. Robinson picks it up and banks it in.
In the locker room, he came out just where he left off, but somehow the 49ers have got to get Byron Dinkins in the offense. Williams can't carry him.
Oh, down low to Robinson, who has really chewed up Mr. Robson. He out-rebounded Robson 6-zip. This is Gamble, guarded by Persley. Down low, Robinson, he'll take him again.
Well, clearly the strategy coming out here is to get it to Cliff.
6 points for Dinkins. As we mentioned, he went scoreless for the first 18 minutes. He's averaging 17 per game. Robinson with a beautiful off-balance shot. He has 14 points. Boy, by Jeff Mullins. Dinkins off balance, misses everything. Gamble with the rebound. Lead pass to Cliff Robinson. Oh my goodness. Niners made 2 3-pointers in the first half. They've made 5 of them in the first 8 minutes of the second half. Down low, Cliff takes ball to the hoop. Oh.
Well, just a classic move. I mean, he just gets his. I think they sold 10 cars a month, and when he left, 100 cars a month.
As we mentioned, one of the greatest players in Duke history. There's Cliff Robinson with a baseline jumper. He has 20 points. So here's UConn with a 7-point lead and the basketball. George inside, Robinson in the paint, and Cliff just can't miss. He's got 22.
And again,
Great shooter from three-point land. He took 242 three-point attempts before that one. Robinson down low with his first 2. And UConn off to a
zone finally, man-to-man. The zone really not effective. The Huskies able to get the ball on the blocks.
And Robinson shooting over Rembert. 6 points for Cliff. The Blazers 20-11 on the year. They were 8-6 in the Sun Belt Conference. Robinson with the baseline jumper, only his 3rd field goal of the game. He's got 95 to go in the ball game.
And UAB out of the zone, back man-to-man.
Robinson down low, turns on Og and hits. 11 points for
come out with that full court pressure, but the back people have got to know where Kennedy is. They've got to recover quicker.
He has 17, and Robinson with the tip in to cut the lead to 9. 3-pointers tonight, tying his own school record. Tate George down low to Robinson, fakes his man in the air and lays it in.
Nice pass by Tate George into Robinson.
Kennedy and this man with the ball, Turner. Back out to Kennedy for the 3. Rebound off the hands of Chris Smith, controlled by his teammate Gwynn. 5:08 to go. Robinson ahead of the field, and he jams on Og, but an offensive foul. Score the goal, and the foul is called on Robinson. Had it gone the other way, Og would have been out of the game, and how crucial might that have been?
Well, it certainly would have been a major turnover for both teams. A plus for the Huskies, and certainly for Gene Bartow, it would have been real tough to take. Does he get his feet planted? Here's Robinson going up. He slides in. Robinson has to be able to come back down on the floor. I think he slides in. Watch the foot. Robinson's going into the basket. That right foot is still not, or left foot as you look at it, is not planted, and Robinson is entitled to come down on the floor. The whole question of vertical jump or jumping into a player is how a foul should or should not be called. Robinson went up to the basket and has a right to come down. Tough call for the Huskies.